Happy New Year. I am rusty, so I am just going to be doing some practice reads, and I thought I'd share. We're going to go over some trailers, and I just need to do a couple hours, and I'm not going to show you a couple hours, but we'll do a little bit and just get the pipes going, man, because it's a muscle, and you got to use it or lose it. So
hear us now at trailervoiceartist.com.
Let's do Pitch Perfect 3, and we'll do Pitch Perfect 3. So it's a movie, comedy, quirky, fun, big music. So we'll give it a read that's nice and big like that.
This December, the farewell tour begins, and the Bellas are back together for one last shot. Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13.
So yeah, you can go nice and big and smiley on that guy. Hold on, let me adjust this. Driving me nuts. All right. And we'll do one more on it. And we'll see if we can, let's make it a little, say they want to go, let's go a little bit quieter, because it's easy. You can imagine what going bigger would sound like. This December, let's do it anyway.
The farewell tour begins, and the Bellas are back together for one last shot. Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13.
Now, like I said before, let's take it down. Let's ground it.
This December, the farewell tour begins, and the Bellas are back together for one last shot. Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13.
Okay, let's make it a little less over the top with the happiness. Let's make it a little more, real.
This December, the farewell tour begins, and the Bellas are back together for one last shot. Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13.
And let's do one ultimate conversation.
This December, the farewell tour begins, and the Bellas are back together for one last shot. Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13.
So you can see in my candor and my cadence how much how much emotion or body or energy I'm putting into it versus the conversational pulled back read, which is my normal speaking voice, just how I sound. I even kind of take my shoulders back. You can't really see it on camera, but I kind of just even slouch into it a little bit. This December, the farewell tour begins. You can see I'm kind of letting my voice crack, or just not like crack, but yeah, we can go a little vocal fry.
This December, the farewell tour begins, and the Bellas are back together for one last shot. Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13. And you see all the nuances, all the little smiles, and I'm doing a lot with these words. I'm putting a lot of emotion into it. And they're very specific emotions I'm lacing in it to make you feel a certain way about this movie. So I love these comedy reads. I love drama reads. I do love a good action film and a good, horror movie. But I just connect more with these, the warm read, I would call it. Cool. Let's go something a little stronger. This is for the old Ghostbusters. Not old, but the newer one they've made. So the script is, the symbol that defined a generation is getting an upgrade. On July 15th, they're not afraid of no ghosts, which is obviously homage to the song. Ghostbusters, rated PG-13. Okay. The symbol that defined a generation is getting an upgrade. On July 15th, they're not afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, rated PG-13.
So I would definitely put some more growl in there. I would make it bigger because the music for this is probably, building to a crescendo. And then, I'm kind of imagining the trailer in my mind and the music and everything. I don't quite recall it. I'd have to watch it again, but I remember how I felt when I watched it. We'll do one more. We'll try it a little bit flatter.
The symbol that defined a generation is getting an upgrade. On July 15th, they're not afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, rated PG-13.
A little bit more quiet and reserved and controlled. Let's read it like a comedy.
The symbol that defined a generation is getting an upgrade. On July 15th, they're not afraid of no ghosts. I cracked there a little bit. They're not afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, rated PG-13. Yeah. So, comedy. What we do? Let's read it like a very serious, dramatic movie. How are we doing? 5 minutes?
The symbol that defined a generation is getting an upgrade. On July 15th, they're not afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, rated PG-13.
Just all the pride you could possibly just cram into there. I love that read. That read is a lot of fun for me. We'll do one more. Let's make it like a love story. I got to get into this. Here we go.
The symbol that defined a generation is getting an upgrade. On July 15th, they're not afraid of no ghosts. Ghostbusters, rated PG-13.
I got to put your hand over your heart and just really feel it. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do some practice. You know what? I'm just going to film the whole thing, and if you want to watch it, you can. So that's on you. If you're in this deep, let's just keep going, right? Okay, great. So this is an actual love story. So let me read this one quick because I was already in that mode.
At any age, in every generation, love can make you crazy. Love is complicated. Love is confusing. Love is surprising. Crazy Stupid Love in cinemas Friday.
So you can see I was being kind of short with my breath. Actually, got to catch my breath on that because it actually takes a lot of breath control to only put out a little bit of breath at a time for these, like the little sentences. So got to catch my breath after. Cool. So let's read it more like a modern comedy. Say they're maybe teenagers in love instead of adults in love.
At any age, in every generation, love can make you crazy. Love is complicated. Love is confusing. Love is surprising. Crazy Stupid Love. See it Friday.
Yeah, one more. Or you can let's bring up the energy. I wanted to hear what it sounded like with more energy. It's funny because I'm like analyzing my reads like halfway through the read, but I got to finish the read and then I'm already on to like the next idea of what I think I could do, which is a great voice actor. I mean, you guys should constantly be like coming in with ideas like Tom Hanks in his speech. Here we go.
At any age, in every generation, love can make you crazy. Love is complicated. Love is confusing. Love is surprising. Crazy Stupid Love. Crazy Stupid Love. Crazy Stupid Love.
Big old smile in the end. Great. Let's move on. And I want to do... I really like the comedy read. Let's do one more of those.
In every life, there's that first big break. That first top job. That first true love. Get ready for the first feel-good comedy of the fall. Morning Glory. In every life, there's that first big break. That first top job. That first true love. Get ready for the first feel-good comedy of the fall. Morning Glory. In every life, there's that first big break. That first top job. That first true love. Get ready for the first feel-good comedy of the fall. Morning Glory.
Now let's make it like a, I really wanted to read this like a dry comedy. Like that'd be like more of like a slapstick thing.
In every life, there's that first big break. That first top job. That first true love. Get ready.
I guess that was more of a reality TV read.
For the first feel-good comedy of the fall. Morning Glory.
Like that's more of like the promo version of what this would sound like if it was like a slapstick comedy. But that's not. I just got carried away. Cool. All right. And what was the backup plan? Let's go down. Let's do something more action stuff. That was fun. I love action reads, although I love dramas. This will be fun too. Okay, so this is a drama read.
The heart of a champion. The courage of a soldier. The will of a hero. Based on a true story. Against all odds. Beyond all limits. Lies the triumph of the human spirit. Unbroken. The heart of a champion. The courage of a soldier. The will of a hero, based on a true story. Against all odds, beyond all limits, lies the triumph of the human spirit. Unbroken, unbroken, unbroken.
Let's make it super human is what I'm looking for. Because I see the word human spirit, and every time I read it, that word human keeps popping out at me. So that makes me want to make this more relatable. Although originally I read it very strong, because I see words like soldier and courage and hero. But then at the end, I see human spirit, and it's a triumph story. So either I would hit this in two tones, like I would just go strong all the way through, or I would go strong at the top and then have kind of a tonal change when I hit that, when the music changes into the based on a true story part, because the music, the will of a hero, and then based on a true story. It still has to be proud and motivational. Let me give one more.
The heart of a champion, the courage of a soldier, the will of a hero, based on a true story, against all odds, beyond all limits, lies the triumph of the human spirit. Unbroken.
So that was more of like a narration read, I think, which I didn't like. But I just wanted to, let me try one more. I'm going to go all heart.
The heart of a champion, the courage of a soldier, the will of a hero, based on a true story, against all odds, beyond all limits, lies the triumph of the human spirit. Unbroken.
Yeah, so it was still strong, but it had a lot of, we can win, we can come back. Cool. All right, I'm beat. I got to drink some water. I'm out.